round 3, game 1, the final round of the evening. And so now we have Dave on the left, playing Valencia, and myself on the right, playing Blue Sun. And yeah, I start off with bad publicity. Thanks a lot. Okay, and looks like I'm keeping my hand. But no, Dave's not happy, so he's going to mulligan, hope for another one.
I'm running 50 cards. Exactly what these sleeves.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's like, yeah, they hopefully would never make a deck more than 50. It's like, well,
If you put them in a really weird back sleeves, it forces you to stay 50. Because that way you've got to re-sleeve the whole lot. So I don't get one card.
yeah, that's it.
I put number 2 in, but I can't actually sleeve it.
Okay. So he has to take the hand, so we'll kick things off.
I'm going to install.
So HQ, hedge fund, and advance 1. Okay. So leaving R&D open.
Oh, it's Blue Sun. Blue Sun. So it's the Wayland one. When my turn begins, I may add 1 res card to HQ.
And Dave starts off with a sure gamble.
And that's the modified cost. So if you have weird things that increase red cost, then. And the same with like the space on this, that gives distance.
Okay, and as we saw previously, I am running government takeover, and also a bunch of other 3-pointers. So agenda density is pretty low. So I think I'm quite happy to let Dave have a pop at R&D if he so wishes. Oh no, but he's interested in HQ.
Yeah, I'll pay 1. It's a searchlight.
And yeah, that's Searchlight. So it offers, it can be advanced. It's got 2 trace subroutines, trace X, so a number of advancements. And it's give the runner a tag. So I believe David's just paying 1 for each, getting in. On reflection, I'm not a big fan of that ice. It's traces, so it's not guaranteed that the tag will land, and you obviously have to invest in it as well. It's in there just to threaten have the scorched earth threat, something that gives tags and hopefully makes the runner just think about getting rid of them. But to be any kind of effect, any kind of any utility to it, really, it's you need to invest into it, and I think we'll be taking that out of the revision of this deck. Dave gets down a Mimic. He didn't see anything from HQ. I believe it was a power shutdown. Okay, I'm going to get something over R&D and take 2. I believe the Searchlight is a sentry? Or is it a Cogate? I forget. And oh, he's hitting us with the siphon. Yeah, so paying 1. And the bad publicity, I'll lose 5. And Dave can have 10. And 2 tags. We're going R&D. Oh, res. And looks to be a piece of ice. And I think that's a checkpoint. So again, if successful, do 3 meat damage with a big trace. That's a very nice. I'm a big fan of that piece of ice. And yeah, Dave's clearing the tags. doesn't want to keep him around. He is playing Wayland after all, or against Wayland.
Okay, yeah, I'll do an entry. I'll draw.
So drawing, digging for something. I think I've got a lot of ice in hand and don't really want to start. I think I'm more looking for economy. And yeah, just take 2, draw and take 2, and discard something. I think that's a searchlight as well. Oh, and boom, there's Eater. Okay, and that probably means that Keyhole isn't far behind. He's going to run R&D, no access, so we can have a look. And that appears to be caduceus. Okay, I think Dave's just taking note of the strength and the type of ice there. Draw, and that's a Vigil. So if ever I'm at full hand size, he gets to draw a card at the start of his turn. Seems pretty sweet. So I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Or a fan of playing against it. Power shutdown. Yeah, and I'm power shutting down for 2. I'm getting rid of the Vigil. I don't want him to be able to go find his lovely blackmails. No, thank you. And don't think I hit any agendas. And I think I've got 1 in hand.
I'll install and I'll take.
Again, I don't think there's anything in archives, but I'm just going to put something on there. Perhaps to tip Dave to think that I had lost something and make him go have a look. Same old thing, of course. And drawing. And that's it. Managed to draw, and I'm drawing too. I'm digging. Oh, I see an oversight AI. I think, yeah, I think I got a punitive in there as well. So slowly putting together the pieces. Dave's bopping to the music while I have a good think. Pay 1. I'm doing some more shutdown. And yeah, I think I nominate 3. Which means bye-bye Mimic. I'll take 1. So I'm not sure how Dave has the Valencia deck, but obviously with the increased deck size, perhaps it'll be a little harder to go find it. And yeah, well, he doesn't like that, so he's going to same old thing, the account siphon. He's just going to pay to beat the traces. Again, this is what I mean, and it does not really work.
I'll put 1 in, so trace 2.
Yeah, but I'm actually going to put some into the traces. Might as well.
And I'll put in 3, so it's trace 4.
Trace 4, and it goes on to the attack.
Yeah.
So I can't pass that. Yeah. So right, another 3
Okay, we can have a tag. Still have access.
So I think I'm leaving it with 2 credits, where he wants to have those and some tags. I actually put enough money in such that he couldn't beat the second trace.
So
That was more for spending money than not. So only 2 credits. I think Dave opts for a regular access, which of course you can do. So I get to keep my 2 credits. And what do we see? It's Oversight AI. Yep, hopefully you'll be seeing that a bit later.
yeah. No res.
And he's going to have a look at archives.
What are you hiding in there? Anything of interest?
Rolls up his sleeves, have a good read. Oh, I've lost the punitive to the bin. Got power shutdowns and a bunch of ice. No agendas. Which I think I've tossed 5 cards thanks to power shutdown. So odds are might catch one, but no, we've been okay. I'm going to bounce the searchlight back to hand. It's not really doing me any favours. And might be time to oversight something. Yeah, so install new ice, take 1 and spend 1. And it's the toll booth. Again, not a curtain wall, but we'll take Dave is broke. He can spend the toll for free, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, so 7 to break all the subroutines with the eater and not getting access. But he doesn't have the money, so I think I'm going to be able to get back some money and get rolling again. I think he just takes 4. Oh no, I think he takes 3 and runs HQ. And I'm going to res the Caduceus. Again, he doesn't have the Mimic. So I'm hoping I can get the first trace off and get my money back.
If the trace is successful, you can always stop the trace.
Trace 3.
Yep, trace 3. So you've got 0 link, yeah, so heavy 2.
And of course he's got the bad pub. So I think he's paying to deny the credits.
Okay.
And not going to put anything into the end of run, I don't think. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. I'm now broke, but I should be able to bounce the toll booth back. Yep. So I'm going to grab that, and now we're back to +8. Do Mantry, and I might just put the toll booth back. And indeed I do. Oh, and I've got another oversight. Oh, actually I think I nominate HQ. And yep, I've moved it and I've oversighted it over there. And so I'm leaving R&D wide open. So taking the credit. And, yeah, here's the keyhole.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wide open.
Keyhole?
Yep.
Run, I presume?
That's the keyhole,
So
right?
there's 3 and obviously trash 1.
Okay, so he's keyholing, so he's picking, looking at the top 3, picking 1 to trash, and then forcing a shuffle. Yeah, so he's binning the Elizabeth Mills, which is a shame. That's exactly what I need to turn off a lot of Valencia play. Okay, so his credit, keyhole run, and I think fourth click we're going to go again. It seems a sensible thing to do.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And, oh, there's the government takeover. There's the 6-pointer.
Yep.
Okay, this is now where it might be brown trousers time.
Okay, is it me?
It is the last click. It is last click, so
I'll take the toll booth back for 8.
he's not able to grab the government takeover yet. I will bounce back the toll booth. +8, so got some nice money. Mandatory draw.
I'll install.
And I'm setting up a remote. I apparently don't care. You can have that 6 points, Dave, which means I've got the punitive in hand. He doesn't have any way to absorb meat damage, so I'm probably thinking if he takes it, I'll punitive him back, provided he doesn't then find another agenda to take the win. He doesn't have much in the way of credit, so I'm not 100% sure what the ice over archives is, but again, I guess I could res it to make it difficult. It looks like I'm on 16 credits, and I'm leaving R&D open. I'm not sure if that's wise, but I think I've put a Jackson in the remote. So things do get hairy. So yeah, we're clicking for 2, and we're doing some more keyholing. And what have I got in there? Looks like a power shutdown. And another Elizabeth Mills. Was that an executive boot camp? He's getting rid of the shutdown. I think the 2 earlier shutdowns have spooked him somewhat. Did not enjoy me trashing his lovely programs and hardware. Okay, so I think that was draw, click for 2, and then keyhole. So mandatory. And there's the Jackson. So the government takeover can be defended, can be saved. Okay. Putting something against R&D. Perhaps it's the toll booth. Oh, I think I've got Taurus in hand, which isn't doing much. And I think, is that a second Jackson? I think I'm just taking 1. I'm probably binning the Taurus. Okay, yeah, I feel like it is the toll booth over R&D. And yep, there's the vigil. And I think I joke about where's my power shutdown, but yeah, I think we just took some money and installed the vigil. Okay. Doing some thinking here. So install to a new remote. I think that's the second Jackson. Al Jackson. Probably should have done that first. So then I can have a look at all the cards before deciding to install. And installing over HQ. And I'm binning some more ice. Okay, and yeah, Vigil gives him the free draw.
Look alright?
So we will take 3 credits and run off.
And yeah, we're taking a bunch of money. And I think we're having a look at archives. So what have I got there? I've got the checkpoint. I believe that's a checkpoint. So big trace, and if the run is successful, do free meat damage.
It's a big trace, I believe. It's trace 5.
It's a new piece of whaling lice, and I think it's fantastic. Yep, I've taken an extra bad pub. Dave can't spend the second bad pub this run, but he'll get it for subsequent runs.
So it's if successful, I'm going to use Jackson, I'll save some cards.
Okay, so I'm going to use Jackson. Now I'm going to pull out the Go and Takeover. The thing is, he has to take it. So I don't think I do. I think I do 2 face downs. I think there might be one other 3-pointer. So I'm saving the 3-pointer.
If you could take 3 meat damage now, please.
And yeah, I think we're just going to do the meat damage.
1, 2, Mr. I've had worse. Boom. Okay.
Yeah, just looking for the I've had worse. And then you can have a look. And I point out here that if an agenda does not have an additional cost, you cannot decline to steal. So, Dave, you're going to have to take the 6-pointer.
If there's an additional cost, you can decline to pay it. But
Yeah, so it's NAPDs. You could ignore. You could decline. He has to take the 6-pointer, and he's drawing because he probably knows that it's not going to go well. I think we just go through the motions. Do a mandatory. I've got a good bit of money, so yeah, I'll restructure first just to make absolutely sure, and then spend 3 to punitive cat strike him for 6. He's got 5 in hand, so that's it.
I thought about stealing it, but like taking it off you, but thought, actually no, you can score it.
So I don't know if Dave was running I've had worse, but he didn't see any of those. So I could have saved the 6-pointer, but with the way the money situation was, punitive in hand, it looked good to let him steal and then kill him later. That's what you get for keyholing, right? Yep, so 2 corp games, 2 flatline wins for myself, and then we'll be on to swapping sides onto my Jank Chaos Theory deck, which won't go quite so well. Catch you later.